Hi, this is Keith Trim with KeithTrim.com, and I am here at the Beatrice Homestead Monument at Homestead Days with Eric Klaus, who is a blacksmither. Is that what you call him?
A blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Me and Eric have some history. We went to UNT together. I was an art student, and you went to school for what?
Computer science.
And now you're hammering metal.
It's my stress relief.
Okay, tell me a bit about why you're into this.
Blacksmithing is something that has always interested me. I enjoy it, just as a hobby and stress relief, like I said. Just like a lot of people that I speak to at these events. My grandpa was a blacksmith at one time, or one of my grandpas was. But I got into it about 5 or 6 years ago. I just saw it saw some demonstrations, I guess I would say. And my wife actually signed me up for a 2-day class. I got hooked on it and started going to local events that were sponsored by a national group, and got completely hooked on it and just enjoy doing it.
What kind of projects do you make?
I make anything from campfire tools to wine glass holders to fire pokers, ornamental things, just about anything you can think of that might be ornamental or fun to make out of steel.
Is this something that anybody could do?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it takes a little bit of equipment to get set up, but in our blacksmithing group we have people that do it professionally. We also have people that, like myself, that do it on weekends. Some guys start out with a piece of railroad track and a hammer off the shelf from a store, and a little forge that they made out of a brake drum or something like that. So it's very doable.
You want to give them a plug? Who's your group?
The plug for our group is Prairie Blacksmith Association, and we're an affiliate of ABANA, which is the Artisan Blacksmith Association of North America. That's the national group that sponsors the regional groups like ours.
Okay, we're going to be out here for how long?
I'm going to be out here today and tomorrow, Saturday, and Homestead Days is going on through Sunday.
Okay, and how many years have you done this particular event, though?
I have been out here, this is my 4th year out here.
4th year. Okay, Eric, thanks again.
You bet, thank you.
And we'll show a little video of what he's been doing.
If you put the hot steel in the water and then you hammer on it, you're right, it will break apart, because cooling it off that quickly will make it very, very brittle. Yeah? So when we want to make steel as hard as we possibly can, we might stick it in water or something like that when it's hot. So if I'm making a knife, right, what I might do is, instead of water, I use oil. I get the knife hot and I dunk it in the oil, and it makes it really hard. And then I take it out and I put it in a little tiny oven, and I warm it up to about 425 degrees for about an hour. And that lets the steel get a little bit soft so that knife isn't brittle and it won't shatter. Alright, so let's make our leaf wide.
My dad was made of a knife. God made I want him.
I would recommend to carry a lighter, which is lighter or
Alright, so cow poop theory of blacksmithing, right? I was using my hammer like this, my leaf started getting wider, but not a lot longer, did it?
Nope.
If I would have wanted a long skinny leaf, I would have gone like this, or like this, and I would have done it that way, so it would have gotten long and skinny.
actually in need of building a fire. And that knife is the red t-shirt. I put it in a can with a quick hole, and it'll burn it without going too much. And this is what we call sharp fire. Just a piece of rock.
I'm just cutting some veins in my leaf here.
And a hard piece of steel.
And Keith, as an artist, knows that you're just representing something with art. You're not actually making a copy of the original, right? So that they could get more business than the guy down the road. But yeah, it was, it's sometimes considered mystical black art type stuff. Not modern.
I have a question. Why did they decide to take the name Blacksmith?
Because you're working with steel.
Yeah.
And steel typically is a black. Steel and iron are typically a black color, as opposed to silver.
What about
so if you're working with silver, you're a silversmith, or if you're working with gold, you're a goldsmith.
The word smith itself just means what? Artisan or something?
Yeah. Artisan or somebody that forges and shapes things.
Nate,